Mitt Romney has tailored his message to New Hampshire. It's all about change, and a specific kind of change, a change that he can bring as a businessman. If I heard it once, I heard it 1,000 times. People told me things like, Mitt Romney's going to audit the government. Mitt Romney's going to turn around the government. You almost think that they think Mitt Romney's going to raise the government's stock price. When he talks about the changes that he made in Massachusetts, he uses very specific numbers. It's something you might not pick up if you're just listening casually, but no New Hampshire voter listens casually. He tells you the exact amount of taxes he cut, even if it does end in a 0 or 5.
How many of you think that Washington is fundamentally broken and just can't get the job done? Yes, that's a slight majority. And one of the things I want to do is take the experience I have in my life in helping turn things around by bringing great teams of people together with me to do that, and taken to Washington to get the job done. And so I don't expect to be able to do everything all by myself, but I expect to be able to find great people to work with me to do just that. And so I want to get the years of experience in the private sector to help me in Washington. I spent 25 years in business. Now, most of you spend your life in business. You know that if there's somebody that you work for, and you tell them, look, I really can't accomplish anything, but I sure can talk. Yeah, you'll be out of work real soon. Because if all people can do in business is talk, they'll get fired. Because you have to have people who can deliver the sale, who can fix the circuit box, who can do whatever the job is. They got to be able to get the job done or they're gone. But in Washington, you get along year after year after year just talking. I love how they talk about all the pork barrel spending in Washington. There are over 500 congressmen and senators in Washington. All of them rail about pork barrel spending. But somehow, despite the fact they're all there year after year, it keeps on going up and up and up. More and more earmarks. So it's great to talk about it, but not to do anything about it. If I go to Washington, we're going to end pork barrel spending and raise America's not looking for somebody who's been in Washington year after year after year. They realize that an insider is not going to turn Washington inside out. They realize that sending the same faces back to Washington, just in different chairs, is not going to fix the mess in Washington. They realize we're going to have people who know something about change, and they're going to come from the outside, and I'm going to be that somebody for the Republican Party.